It says live.
Here we go! Mighty Taiwan, it's real, it's raw, and it's authentic. You're now rocking with the best.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me okay?
I'm on a small delay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right. Yeah, we got a good show lined up today, Miss Janine.
We do.
Look.
I'm excited. I feel like I haven't been here in forever. I'm super stoked.
Oh, this is going to be a good one to come into. I mean, we've got Toby. He's going to be, Mel announced it last week. He's going to be fighting Seth. And it's going to be a barn burner. He's going to be popping on shortly. And then we got Nathen. And I'm going to tell you right now, King Cong, when you carry a nickname, King Cong, you got to be able to bring it. So we got him coming on. And, I mean, just on the cards, while we're waiting, I know Toby will be the first one popping on. I know he's in Hawaii. So it's like, 3 o'clock their time,
Love it. I love Hawaii. Hawaii's awesome.
I know. It's
what a beautiful place to be. I'm so jealous. That's awesome.
It's going to be really cold here. And then he's like he's probably got it like 100 degrees, perfect sun, perfect, beautiful. But I tell you, while we're waiting, I was going to say they've announced a couple of fights since our last show.
Ooh,
and
do tell.
Like I said, first off, the guy that's going to be on tonight, he fights Gabriel. It was announced right here. It should pop on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Gabriel against Nate. All right, this is going to be a war. Gabriel is a tough dude, and
That's
so
right.
is Nathen.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Mack, we just interviewed Joe Mack and Gabriel and them. They're pumped up. So we'll probably get a little heat tonight because I'm going to tell you, his nickname's King Kong. I'm really positive that he's I feel like he's really confident. You call yourself King Kong, you got to be confident. And
what a name. That's a great fighting name.
And this fight right here.
Oh, yes. Miranda Barber and Skylar Burns. Are you kidding me? Whoa.
Yeah, 155. And I'm going to tell you right now, women fight better than men. I don't know why. They love to hit each other, and they don't stop. These girls right here are going to bring it right here. We've had them both on the show.
Yep.
And I can tell you, I'm looking forward to this fight more than, like, anything. And
me too.
As they keep announcing the fights on the shows and stuff like that, and like as they keep announcing, y'all are going to be shocked. There's a lot. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, this BYB 9 card from top to bottom, for Josh Burns, Mark Godbeer, all the way down to whoever the first fight is. All the fights I've heard, they're amazing. It's unreal.
Is Christine Knuckle Stanley fighting on the next card?
I have not heard. That's what I have not heard. I know she wanted Patty, and I don't know if Patty's fighting on this card. I know I didn't have enough. I know they just announced last week, and I didn't upload the picture. Erin Toughhill, she's fighting on this card, and I forgot who she's fighting. Who is she fighting? It was a good fight. I cannot remember, but I mean, the girls are going to be bringing it on this card.
Whoa, that's gonna. I mean, is this Skylar Burns? This is her debut, right?
Yeah, this is her first fight. And check this out. I talked to her last week with her and JD. You got to think about it. She's sparring with JD. She's sparring with bigger guys, everything. So she's and have you seen JD fight? You know.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She's going to – and look, Miranda, I mean, she's fought in PFL. She was supposed to fight on that last card. Miranda's a tough out. I mean, this is going to be and what's crazy is her and JD are fighting on the same card.
That's cool. I think that's neat that they're both husband and wife fighting on the same card. I think that's neat.
I asked
sure.
JD, I said, would you rather be watching it before you fight or after? And it kind of made sense. He said he's so into his fight mode, you know, like he wouldn't be able to get to watch it because he's in that zone. I would probably want to watch it after I've been fought and concussed. Where I hate to say it, so you're not worried about your fight too, because I guarantee he's gonna be worried about his wife more than anything.
Oh, no doubt.
But that's gonna be an awesome card. And guess what? Like I said, we got Toby. Let me see if I can pop him on.
Yay.
All right. If you haven't seen him, he's been on the Contender Series, Bellator, nasty fighter. His fight, I'm predicting against Seth, will probably be fight of the night. What's up? Too quick.
How's it going? What's up?
Hi.
I love it.
Hey,
Got that Hawaii. So what's the weather like out there, man? I know it's got to be perfect.
Off and on right now. It's a little bit sunny, but it can be sunny like this and just start pouring rain. So
Hey, it's better than snowing though. Remember that.
it's pretty cold. We have snow on the mountain right now, actually.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I didn't know it snowed in Hawaii.
In the up Mauna Kea, it snows.
Well, we
Yeah.
just learned something new tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh
Wow.
shit. Okay.
Cool.
They can't say nothing about global warming. It's snowing in Hawaii.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But hey, I've seen you in a Contender Series, like I was saying. You're impressive. You got a really good, what you've been doing your whole life. Tell us what brings you into the bare knuckle scene, man.
I was always a hands fighter. You know, I always like to box. It's a new thing. It looks like it's a big thing. I just want to test myself. That's really what it is. Throw hands and put on a show.
How are you preparing for this fight? Because it's different than what you're accustomed to.
Honestly, I've been just preparing like any other fight. Besides doing some like grips for strengthening my knuckles and stuff, but other than that, is training like any other fight.
Yeah. Well, when I was talking to Mel and he brought you up, you and Seth, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, dude, I'm telling you, man, this going to be the way you fight, the way he fights. It's going to be so fast so fast. It's going to be unreal.
I cannot wait. I was out for 2 years. I can't wait to get in there and just go at it.
What happened in those 2 years? You took like a hiatus? What happened? Injury?
I got an injury, and then a COVID hit, and I just been trying to get fights after, and I couldn't get any.
Welcome back. Coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm going to tell you, man, you can ask any fighter the way I've been to UFC events. Like I tell anybody, I went to like college football events, different things. The atmosphere at BYB, the fans really love it, and they're so passionate. You're going to be shocked. It's going to be unreal. They're going to be like, they're not going to be looking at their phones. You know, they're going to be screaming and hollering. It's unreal, man. You're going to love it.
I cannot wait. I feed off the crowd, so.
It's loud, man. And they get crazy, and they're passionate. You know, it's kind of like old school days. Like the last BYB event, you'll see a lot of shit talking in fights. Those guys are like hugging each other. It's unreal. It's like a war of the gladiators, but the fans are like honoring you and everything.
Wow.
So have you watched any of Seth? Have you seen any stuff on Seth?
I seen his last fight, actually. Yeah, the last BYB fight.
Yeah. So I'm just curious. I always don't like to talk about like the same thing everybody else talks about. But when you watch, you're a very successful fighter, Bellator Contender Series. When you look at Seth when you're breaking down how you're going to do it, what do you think about Seth?
I see him. He's game. You know, he's game to fight. I honestly felt like I fought better strikers than him, but being that it's bare knuckle and a lot different. So, are we still on?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Hey, can you hear us? He probably got a phone call. If you get a phone call, sometimes it boots him off.
Oh, got it.
I bet you got a. Can you hear us? Hey, that phone call was not quick enough. Oh, he's got a boot off. He'll probably pop back on. Let me make sure I look for it. I bet he got a phone call. Usually when you get a phone call with StreamYard, it mutes you. It mutes you.
Oh, wow.
And then it's like you can hear. It's weird. So But I'm like, if you haven't looked at Toby, if you have not seen Toby Too Quick, everybody, you got to check him out. Like I said, when Mel said this, you can ask. I was like, are you serious? This is a fight. And also for Seth, look at Seth. Seth is going up a level now. Seth is he's trying to grind to get to that title. And right now, my prediction, Seth, where he's at, he's two fights away from fighting for a title. Too Quick's probably 2 fights away.
No doubt. And we thought that Seth had fight of the night last BYB for sure, right?
Oh yeah, dude, that liver shot.
Yeah, it was intense.
I'm gonna send you the video. I want to give him a shout out. Somebody got some really good footage of that liver shot, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Speedy Owl is so tough because they showed that when his knuckles went in, it dented his body. I couldn't believe he stood back up, to be honest. So shout out to Speedy.
Amazing. Seth did great at that fight. This is gonna be a one of my favorite fights, without a doubt, to watch.
Oh, what's up?
I don't know what.
You get a phone call.
Yeah,
That's what happens, man.
Oh, okay.
It does it. Right when it happened, I said, I got a phone call. It happens on StreamYard, man.
I know.
Hey, I gotta ask you. Are you a football fan? You're in Hawaii. Are you a football fan?
Not too much. More of a basketball. I played basketball my whole life.
I was gonna see if you knew Tua Tagovailoa. I was just checking it out. Alabama's former quarterback. He's for the Dolphins. I was thinking. I was like, maybe you know him. You never know.
No,
Tua.
I don't.
Tua.
I love Tua.
Yeah, I wish I could have a cool name like that.
All right.
So Too Quick, man. I gotta ask you, man. Tell me right now, like, why are you called Too Quick? Is it because your hands are too quick or your feet are too quick? What is it?
A promoter actually gave me that nickname. I fought for Destiny in Hawaii, and my first fight, I guess I just unleashed a bunch of punches, and he announced it on the article. He just called me Too Quick, and we just went with it. So
Speaking
I'm pretty
of
much
Hawaii. Quick question for you: like, how's the fighting scene in Hawaii?
As of right now, we're trying to open it up. It's kind of dead. The commissioners doesn't want to let us open it for some reason, but we're all still training. It's just we don't have any shows.
But as far as like the islands go, I mean, on a normal non-COVID basis, is fighting the fighting scene like huge there?
Yeah, it's pretty huge in Hawaii. Like, everybody's doing it. Kids, everybody. It's all they talk about, really.
I heard BJ Penn's trying to do a lot out there to try to get y'all back up and running and fighting again. I see all his posts that trying to open your state back up and stuff about fighting and stuff.
Everybody's trying. We're all coming together, and we're just trying to open it up for us. We're all dying to
crazy.
Fight. Yeah, and it's rough because the only fights we can get is out of state, and it's kind of hard right now.
And it's expensive as hell to go from Hawaii to wherever. Yeah,
it is. Yep.
Plus the COVID restrictions and all the other stuff, and
it's terrible.
It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest, man. That sucks. That sucks on y'all's part. Because, like some states, some other states, like Florida's pretty opened up, Tennessee, Alabama, then you'll drive across to another state where they're like, you better put your mask on or you're going to jail. It's weird. Like, every state's so different.
Do you know that I was just in California last week and I had to show proof of a vaccination card to walk into a restaurant?
Wow. This road is getting crazy.
No joke. I'm like, whoa, where am I? Is this like North Korea? Like, where the hell am I?
It's called California. It's called California. The most liberal state in the world, probably in the world. They're their own country. Like they're that.
Same with New York. New York and California are just like they're separate entities. It's insane.
Somebody got arrested at Burger King the other day for not showing a vaccination card in New York. I saw that, and the cops were standing there. And
they got arrested?
Yes, because they wouldn't leave the building. I was like,
that's
shit.
Crazy.
But nah, Toby, man. That's
we
crazy,
don't have
man.
that. We don't have that here yet, so.
I hope not, man. But hey, when you get over here to Tampa, guess what? It's opened up. Your hands are free open, man. You can just come over and like you can brag it, man.
I cannot wait.
So what weight? Like I know you usually fight at this weight. Like how is it? Like, is it going to be a little different? Like, since you're training for bare knuckle, not for grappling too. How are you going to come in weight wise? Like, are you going to come in? You going to put on some mass, or what are you going to do?
Actually, I'm actually gonna keep my size. I should actually come up light because I'm actually getting married in February, like 2 weeks before the fight. So I'm trying to look good for my wedding. So
Congratulations.
yeah,
Yay.
right on. Thank you. So everything is the same, honestly. Preparing.
Awesome. I can tell you're a humble guy, man. I can tell you're humble. You're not a shit talker. I love it, man. You got that. I'm just going to show up. I'm going to smile, but then I'm going to smash too. I love that about you.
It's been like that my whole career.
You're going to like BYB for that reason. Cause I mean, there's some shit talking, but it's, it's good.
I don't do a lot of shit talking, but I love it when my opponents, they shit talk or they try to, punk me out.
You're not going to get that this time. Seth don't shit talk too much. I mean, it's going to be like a humble. Y'all going to both walk in there. Y'all going to fight each other afterwards. Y'all probably hug, take pictures, and get a drink, to be honest. That's how y'all are, it seems like.
That's how it should be.
That's how it was back in the day.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You beat the living shit out of each other, and then you go for a beer. That's the way it should be, 100%.
We can make it loser buys the first drink.
Exactly.
First shot.
Yeah.
Awesome. Man, and I tell you, I know it's the middle of the day. Like you said, you got your kid with you today, don't you? You having to watch your kid?
He just woke up actually.
Aww.
Yeah. So I know you're playing. I know you're playing dad, and when you're trying to do an interview and you're playing dad, you got to watch over there because my daughters will be writing on the wall. But man, do you have any shout outs you want to give or anything coming up or anything?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out Mel for giving me this opportunity. Seth for actually taking the fight. All my sponsors, my biggest sponsor right here, Bang for Bang Fight Gear, locally owned. Check him out. He's doing it big. Actually, he has a lot of UFC fighters, Bellator fighters he's sponsoring. All my sponsors. I just picked up 2 more: the 50 brand, CBD company, Milestone Financial, All Tight Sports Nutrition. You guys for having me on here, and just all my supporters.
Sounds like you got a good support team behind you, man.
Yeah, we do. When a Hawaii fighter fights and they have a fight, everybody they support, they back you up.
I know, dude. I love it. I mean, I that's how it is, and just like I said too, like how they support, like how Hawaii supports their athletes when they come over and stuff. It's unreal, man. I'm looking forward to your fight, and Mr. Dean, you have anything else with him? Because I bet his son, I bet he's about to run around and go crazy.
No, he's actually been good right now for me. He's usually screaming, punching, and he's actually being a good boy right now.
I don't really have a question. I just have a comment. I'm kind of jealous. You're going from Hawaii to Florida. Like, I don't feel bad for you. Like, I'm a little jealous. I gotta say. I'm in quarantine in Hawaii, but now I gotta go to Florida. I mean, you're gonna have an amazing time. It's gonna be a great fight, and you're gonna have a good time here in my home state.
Nice. My fiance is actually her family's from Pensacola.
Oh, okay.
So, and I have a lot of people coming from Orlando to watch me fight. That moved from Hawaii. So
that's
awesome.
Great.
You'll be hearing a lot of Hawaiians out there.
I'm glad, man. That's what I was wondering. Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, I cannot wait, man. You and Seth's gonna put on a show, man. Everybody will be talking about this fight 20 years from now, man.
Cannot wait. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks so much.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Awesome. I gotta do it. He said I did. Aloha. Look.
I love it. Tua. I always want to say Tua.
I love Tua, and I'm like, I got to shout out. I'm like, do you know Tua? But I know we got. Right? I know we got Nathen coming on, King Cong, and he got on earlier because he got the time zone mix. So Nathen will be popping on, and
cool.
his fight with Gabriel. I'm looking forward to that fight. That's gonna be a war. I mean, and I can tell you right now, I was telling people, I know for a fact Gabriel's ready. I mean, Joe Mack's in his corner. If Joe Mack's in your corner, you're ready to go.
No doubt.
You're ready to go. And guys, Chachi is training right now as we speak. The reason why you don't hear Chachi in the background or doing anything like that is Chachi's training for his big fight coming up, guys. So I just wanted to let you know that. And I don't know if people got it before we bring King Kong on. I put this out the other day. I think it's like February the 5th. Chachi's got a big fight.
I think it is the 5th.
The 5th. And I respect both of the people for taking it. So I'm going to give Chachi. I'm not going to say anything because I don't know what I can say.
Yeah, exactly.
All I can say is this is a good fight. Y'all got to check this out. I don't know what you can say. I'm politically correct. But my boy Chachi is training right now in Cleveland, Ohio. And he's coming after Gita, whatever her last name is, whatever.
Figueroa.
Figueroa.
Gita Marie Figueroa.
So my boy Chachi has got a big fight coming up. Y'all quit hating on him and stuff. But anyway, I think King Kong's in the back. I could have swore I just saw him. Oh, he popped off. He was on and he popped off. Oh, we lost him.
Maybe he got a call and it kicked him out or something.
Where we go? But yeah, so Chachi's got a big fight.
Yay, Chachi.
All right. Anybody that knows what's his name, tell him to click back on. He just popped on. Off. Hold on. Let me message him while we're doing it. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking for it. Man, we got all kinds of stuff. We leave for Vegas. Jay's coming. We're gonna do a scenic. We're gonna make some stops to do some filming and stuff for the reality show. And while I am waiting to find out where King Kong went, the cool thing about it is I do know for a fact, guys, that I don't know how Jay did it, but somebody from like Hula, Netflix, and that Peacock one have reached out about the Frank Duke stuff. So all I gotta say is I mean, there could be a lot of big stuff coming up down the road, but
awesome.
I know he was just on here. I just saw him. If anybody could reach out to Nathen King Co and message him and tell him to come back in. I know I just saw him in the back, literally. And for some reason, every time I click on to try to message him, there he is. Hold on a second. What's he saying? Ready. I'm trying to do all that. I'm trying. Chachi, you better whip that ass right now, boy. You better be training hard. I'm over here above my pay grade right here. But anyway, like I said, Chachi, and while we're waiting, I just messaged him. I think he'll be popping on in a second. He was on, and then he popped right off. But I'm really sorry. Yeah, like I said, Chachi's ready to go. And then, Joe Mack's in the box right now. Joe Mack, I'm trying to get Nathen on here. I know you're fired up and ready for this. Joe Mack's in the box.
That's well. So in reference to Chachi's fight, like the Gita Figueroa. I don't know whether to say she's pretty or he's handsome. Like, I'm totally confused. I don't know what the proper thing is to say.
That's why I just said, look at his new fight until I get towed. Oh, Scott's leaving for I meant to say that. Yeah. Scott's going to be in England giving out the stuff at the BKB stuff this week.
Nice.
All right. I know for a fact. Here he is. I heard a beat. He's here. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I just clicked on him. I think we have King Kong in the house.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. I'm on my way home from the gym. I'm like 5 minutes out, so I'll have better signal and everything, and then you'll be able to see me.
Okay, cool. All right, man. I gotta ask you. I love the nickname King Kong because I gotta ask you how you got the nickname King Kong, and are you like King Kong? Do you just smash people?
That's what I try to do. That's the plan every fight, anyway. I got the power too, and as far as the name, that was my kids and their mom are the ones that gave me that, just because I always beat my chest after I win. So,
hey, look, I love the fight. You're fighting Gabriel. Have you seen Gabriel? Any fights with Gabriel? Have you interacted with Gabriel or anything? Interacted with his manager? I feel like this is going to be a good fight right here. I
watched his last BYB fight. So I've seen that. That's the only fight I've seen of him, or, anything I've seen. That's all I really looked at. I don't really do a whole bunch of looking stuff like that. Ain't nothing I'm really worried about. I know he's fast and he says he's got power, but we'll see who gets hit harder. when it comes time to fight.
I like that. Mr. Nathen, I was going to tell you, somebody made a post the other day, and I think they tagged them both in it. And they said that King Kong, he had the power, and then Gabriel commented and said he had power too. So I feel like there's going to be some good I think this is going to be a good heat fight right here. I think this is going to be a good fight.
Is there any like trash talking? Is there like any beef going on like behind the scenes?
I don't know yet.
Really, nothing besides what was posted. Just I guess him commenting saying he's not the only one with power, but I know I got power. I got power with gloves on, so I'm taking my gloves off, and it's like a street fight to me, and I know I can knock people out. So
you have fought bare knuckle like in street fights and stuff like so you've been hit in the face pretty hard with a bare knuckle. That a lot of people say it feels. I mean, I know I've been hit in the face, and it feels different when them fucking knuckles hit you in the face. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's definitely a different feeling once you get hit in the face with knuckles. That's why I said, he might think he has power, but I know I got power, and if I hit him with my knuckles, I promise you, it's gonna be bad.
Are you doing like knuckle exercises? Are you strengthening your knuckles for this? Because this is a totally different ball game.
Yeah, I'm doing, like the grips and stuff to get my knuckles and everything strength. Even when I fight with gloves on, with MMA gloves on, I usually break my hand. So, I mean, I'm already looking forward to something like that happening, but it's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun.
So you're just going into it already knowing, hell, I'm going to break my hands. Fuck it. I don't care. I'll give you credit.
I usually expect that every time. Every time I fight, I usually crack my knuckle or break my hand or something just because I hit so hard.
And it happens. Yeah, and bare knuckle, it happens. Wasn't there people that broke their fingers and their hands the last fight?
Oh, it's common. But you know what's crazy?
Sure.
Sometimes people's knuckles will be swollen up and they'll think they're broken, then they're not broken. It's unreal, but that's crazy, man. I got to give you respect, man. You're like, hell, I'm going to fucking break my hand. I already know I'm going to break my hand. I don't care.
Yeah, I've done it in, quite a few fights actually, and I can feel when it breaks, like my whole hand goes numb, and then once it goes numb, I'm like, all right, well, it's going to hurt later, but I'm about to throw it as much as I can until I can't feel it no more.
What do you think about body shots, man? That's what I've been talking a lot about because everybody that's in bare knuckle that's been hit with them say, man, I'm going to start doing more body shots. What do you think about those?
Body shots definitely play a big role in it. Being bare knuckle, not having the gloves on, you can get them knuckles inside and bury them in the body, and that's going to do a lot of damage. So definitely working on the inside. That's where I want to be at anyway.
Man. Liver
shots too.
Crazy.
Awesome. Hey, he's coming into view.
Nice.
He's coming into view.
Hold on.
The liver shots, man, that's why I was talking about Seth. His last fight against Speedy Al, they showed the imprint of his knuckles where it went into him. And I couldn't believe that he got back up, man. Those liver shots are ridiculous.
Yeah, they're nasty.
So what type of fighter are you, man? Now you're sitting there. Like, are you going to come out? Are you an emotional fighter? What are you? Like, the fans are crazy. They're going crazy. What could they expect for you?
I kind of go off the fans, shut that door. I go off the fans more than anything. But, I just go in there and fight, kind of not necessarily emotional or anything. I go in there ready for whatever happens, I'm down. I know at the end of the day, I'm showing up to throw hands and see what happens,
Does the beard help with the blows?
No, it's gotten longer. I had it cut down, but
I like it. I would think it'd be helpful. No, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. I hope they're aiming for my chin. Maybe they might catch my beard.
Add some like padding or something, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that, the people that have like the beards that cover everything and they're all up, do you think that helps you more like not getting busted up as much?
I don't think so, because when I'm sparring, I still get touched up. So
yeah, that's it.
It's just there.
I thought about that too, Cody. I'm like, those people that have the big beards, I'm like, are they smart by doing that? Because I'd think that it's like some padding is better than nothing. I don't know.
It's pretty worse. It's worse when you're doing jiu-jitsu and stuff because it's getting pulled on.
That's what I was about to tell you.
Yeah.
I got a buddy. I mean, he's a real good kickboxer, and his ground game ain't good, and he's got a beard, and he'll whoop my ass like all day long. But if I get him down, I get across that neck. I might not tap him, but guess what I got? I got that daggone beard, and he's stopping because once you grab a hold, So he literally, when he does his jiu-jitsu now, he rolls it up and does some crazy stuff with it now. Because I would
get long enough for my daughters, they can braid it. So I'll have them braid it and tuck it back.
Yeah, that's what he does. Because you hook that thing, that hurts.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I'm glad you said that actually. But hey, so Gabriel's coming in. His Joe Mack Joe Mack, I don't know if you got to see his manager. He's very passionate, motivational, everything. Your fight is going to be like I don't know about your weigh-ins. I haven't seen your weigh-ins, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of positive like vibes coming from this fight. I think this is going to be one of the like very good fights of the night right here.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, man. I'm not real big on, trash talking or nothing like that. I usually just go in there and let my hands go. If somebody starts trash talking, I'm down to play with it. But, I go with whatever. If that's where he wants to go, we can go there. But weigh-ins, I'm the same way. I'll stare you down. I'm gonna let you know I'm not gonna back down from nothing. But I know that anybody I get in there with, whether it's a cage, ring, anybody I get in there with, they know when they show up, it's about to go to war. So,
dude,
nice.
I love the confidence, man. I love it. It's like workman. Like, hey, I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna do what I do. He's gonna bleed. I'm gonna go home. That's kind of like your mind. That's what it seems like. Yours. It's another day at the office.
Oh yeah, I've been in so many fights. That's kind of how it is now. I'm used to that. So I'm just looking forward to it. I'm ready to have some fun with it.
Oh yeah, man. And dude, this card, man. After they keep announcing what they keep announcing, I promise you, man, this card right here will be talked about in 20 years. This is going to be the best BYB card. And I'm telling you, I mean, it's unreal. And check this out. You'll get if you win, you get one of those cool medals, things like that.
They're beautiful. They're like hands down, like top of the line, really nice.
Well, see, my mom gets all my stuff, so I'm gonna make sure she gets that.
Heavy too. Heavy. Yeah. Like you Ninja Turtle spun around, you could fuck somebody up with that, man. I'm telling you.
No doubt. Yeah, that's a weapon in itself.
My mom's got all my amateur belts. She's got all my medals and stuff I won as an amateur, so I'll make sure she gets that one too.
What team do you train out of? Like, what's your fight camp?
It's out of Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Oh, okay. I got you. Hey.
Yeah, that's why the time thing messed me up because I was like, all right, 7:30, and then I was looking and I was like, hold on.
Hey man, I can tell you right now, Toby, that was just on. It's 3:00 his time right now. Literally, he said it's 3:30.
Why? Yeah.
Yesterday, he said, "What's your time zone?" And I was thinking Hawaii was Pacific time. I was like, it's probably just a couple hours from me. It's Pacific's 3 from y'all and 2 from me. So I was like, yeah. And then he's like, no, I'm Hawaii time. So I googled Hawaii time. I was like, damn. At 7:30 my time, it's 3:30 your time.
Yep, that's crazy.
God, that's unreal, man. And it's snowing. Did you hear he said it snowed in the mountains in Hawaii?
Yeah, on the mountain, the high mountain or something.
Yeah, fuck.
That was pretty crazy. I didn't know it snowed in Hawaii either.
They can't say global warming. That's what I'm telling everybody.
That's insane. But you know what? It makes sense because they're island change. But it also, like, Japan is an island and it snows in Japan too. It can get really super cold, like in the mountains, like the elevation or whatever. But I think that'd be so strange, right? It's like snowing and then you have the beach and then you got a volcano.
Yeah.
Like, what? It's crazy.
I'm just trying to tell you, since I watched the Brady Bunch when I was a kid and I saw that volcano, I've always wanted to I always thought it'd be cool. I was like, man, that'd just be cool to check a volcano out.
The coolest thing is to take a helicopter ride. That's what I did when I was in Hawaii because they take you like, you don't go right over the volcano, but like you go right around the volcano, which is kind of cool.
But what if you Kobe Bryant it?
That would not be good.
That's what I'm saying. Ever since, I can tell you right now, all I can say is, you telling me that guy right there didn't have the best helicopter money could buy, the best pilot that money could buy, and his helicopter still crashed in the field.
Yeah, that's scary.
I would rather fall in a field than fall in a volcano and melt to death. Imagine that. Shout out to Kobe. I had to give him a shout out tonight.
Kobe.
Yeah, but anyway, man. Hey, so I got this. This is what I meant to do. I got sidetracked. I had this all planned. I put this picture up. A lot of people, I always ask people, and when you look at this picture right here, in 10 years, what will this picture say?
It's going to say that was the first time I went to war with bare knuckles.
Is this going to
look back at it like a fight of the night?
That's what we wanted to hear. I love it.
We're going to put look back at it.
I'm going to tag you in it in 10 years. Swear to God. I'm going to say.
There you go.
I'm going to say. Are you going to have a beard, gray beard, or what? I don't know, but I'm going to tag you.
Man. My daughter don't want me to shave it, so I'm going to have to gray it out.
Hey, you got to do what you got. Hey, I got 4 daughters, and if they want you to paint your toenails, you paint your toenails. Have you ever had your fingernails painted?
Yep, I painted theirs too.
Yep. Thank you. Hey, then you are.
Good dads. Good dads. That's
Look,
awesome.
let me tell you the best thing. I let them paint my fingernails and toenails one day, and I wasn't paying attention, and went to the gym, and we were going to grapple and stuff. And I took my socks off, and everybody's looking at me. I looked down, I had red toenails. And I forgot all about it. I was like, oh shit, like.
Well,
but
you see that
if
a
you
lot,
got,
though,
if you,
man.
hey, if you got daughters, it's going to happen.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
But now we know you got kids you're fighting
that
for too. That's cool. You got a daughter. You got your kids. You got all kinds of stuff you're fighting for. That's cool.
Yep, that's what keeps me going, keeps me focused with all this stuff. Is my kids.
Are they gonna watch the fight? Are they coming to the fight?
I'm not sure. I don't think they'll make it to this one, but they'll definitely be watching it, just because of how far out it is, and I'm gonna be flying. So.
Yeah, man. Hey, I know y'all. I know you're busy tonight. You're tied up and everything. You got any shout outs you want to give out? Anything you got going on coming up or anything?
Yeah, man. Definitely. First, shout out to Mel for hitting me up for this. And Gabriel for taking the fight. I've been waiting to fight. I've been out for a little bit, not real long, but dealing with a couple things, mental, and so I'm finally back to feeling 100%. So I'm glad that he gave me this opportunity to come and step in there for you guys and put on a show. Shout out my gym, Combat Performance. They're helping me. We always put in the work, show up and do what we do. And probably my main sponsor, Diamond Thieves Tattooing out of Asheville, North Carolina, has been my number one sponsor since I started amateur. Always been there for me. So shout out to them guys.
Yeah. And man, I can tell you, man, Mel matches the card up unreal. And like somebody just said, give a shout out to Mel. They send the box. Like Mel's the type of guy, if you come to fight, he loves you, and he's a great matchmaker, man.
Yeah, I seen somebody put on there about the dead man corners or something that was talking about.
Yeah. Hey,
personally, man, I'm an inside fighter, so I love that. Somebody puts me in the corner like that. I hope they're ready to get hit because they might not make it out.
Hey, last thing I'll tell you about this try guide. I popped up in that thing. Once you get in that corner, you'll see. It's kind of like, your arms can't go out too far. It's kind of like it's either go forward or go down. That's kind of what happened.
Boxing, man. I grew up boxing, so I learned all that when I first started. I'm ready for that. I'll put myself there just to show everybody don't put me there.
All right. Hey, I love it, man. But hey, man, thanks for coming on tonight.
I appreciate you guys, man.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Awesome. Hey, look, hey, like I said, I'm a huge Gabriel fan, and now, I'm a good fan. I'm a fan of him now. Just hearing he's got a daughter, he lets paint his toenails. That he won me over there because
sure.
I love that. So
yeah,
Gabriel against Nathan's gonna be a good fight.
Shout out to all the good dads out there. Like, they're such great dads, and I think unfortunately in this country, dads get they get the short end of the stick so often. And I was raised by my dad, and I know that you're a good dad, Cody. And there's so many great dads out there. So kudos to all the good dads, the dad fighters, people fighting for their family. I think it's awesome.
And, while we're here, I don't know if a lot of people got to see this right here.
This is great.
Look, listen. And I'm going to tell you, check this out. Before we get off, everybody, we get off this show. At first, it was just a fun and games. Me and Ryan I was going to knock him out, put a tattoo on him. But Ryan's been with Alan, and they've been personally digging me. They've been talking crap about me. Like, I want to say this now, and if anybody could tag Alan Goldberg, Ryan Dingleberry Dalton, Don the Lizard Dragon Wilson, and Sheldon Leftwich, the Bloodsport guy, and tell them I got a bet for him because I got a tattoo bet with Ryan. Alan just did an interview saying that he's going to be there and he's going to watch me come up because he's training Ryan. That fake black belt's going to train Ryan in boxing. That makes no sense. He said, I'm going to have him all the best training. We're boxing. So I'm already got a tattoo bet. Alan, if Ryan knocks me out, I'll put your imprint on my arm, whatever your martial arts thing is, just like I'll put celebrity boxing. But if I knock Ryan out, you've got to put Cody 420 Travis on your arm, just like Ryan's got to put BYB Brawler Network. Alan,
that's right.
Let's make a bet. He's talking shit, so I wanted to say that. And before we go, Alan and everybody knows, Alan likes to say really personal stuff to me. This is the stuff
cool.
This is what I like to say. I don't know. And also, Ryan. I mean, Mr. Knee Pads himself. And then the last thing, I've actually been marked. Guys, check this out. The Black Dragon Society. Look at these dudes. I don't even know what you want to call these dudes. They said I've been marked because I talked bad about Alan. The Black Dragon Society.
They kind of look like a dance crew, like a Jennifer Lopez dance crew.
Listen. I got all their pictures, and I'll have to send it to you. I made a TikTok. They look like they're a bad Thriller video. I mean, it looks like I got the Thriller song. You know that? I mean, listen. The way I look at it, Ron's not going to beat me in the fight, but he's not going to beat me in the shit talking neither. So, but Mr. Nane, we got a barn burner every week. They're putting up new fights. Joey just said he's got a big fight coming. We'll have to get Joey back on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Joe Mack is 60-degree corner. Trigon. Joe just commented on that. And that's what I'm saying. That's going to be
What's
top
up, Joe?
Yeah, I'm telling you. So I got to give a shout out to our sponsors. I'm not going to touch it on the screen because I didn't put the pictures up the right way. MMAcoin. MMAcoin is they sponsored the last BYB event. They're going to be sponsoring the other one too. They're probably working out that as we speak. They sponsored the Brawler Network. They also will be sponsoring me at Celebrity Boxing, and they're going to be working with us at the Frank Duke stuff. So MMAcoin, check them out. Terphouse Farmz, Jay Davis. You can ask anybody. Ask any fighter that's used it. Terphouse works great. The Delta's the CBD's the cream. Yes. There will be a lot of stuff at Frank Dukes' place. Frank Dukes will be doing it, like showing it off and things. Look for Terphouse on Netflix and things like that.
It smells amazing. Like unlike any other CBD product that you've had. We love it. It's awesome.
And you know what I love about his Delta stuff? As a 420 guy, I like to taste the flower. Yeah. You can get stuff where it tastes it. So it's none of that, just that fruity. You know how everybody makes the jokes where guys used to smoke Marlboros and they're vaping. They're vaping. You see that? The Terphouse, you can still get that old school taste to it if you want some of it. So, like I said, Terphouse and Full Throttle magazine. Full Throttle, they helped out with the charity. Biker magazine, very good. The PowerHitter. Check out the PowerHitter. I will be doing a lot of power hitting in Vegas with my Delta and my Terphouses. Be looking for a massive road trip being with us going to Frank Dukes coming up. We will be out training. And like I said, I wanted to say this, and I'm not going to say it anymore, Miss Jean. I'm taking this seriously. I'm going to fight. Not Ryan. I'm going to beat the hell out of Ryan. But at the end of the year, I'm going to fight Allen's best guy, whoever he puts out, whatever celebrity, in an all-out fight to prove that he's fake. So I just wanted people to know that. It is real. It's not fake.
Love it.
And like I said, shout out to Mel and Mike. Y'all are killing it. Every time y'all put a new post out about a new fight, it's just one up in everybody else. But I don't have anything else, Miss Janae.
I'm good to go. We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Okay, let's see if I can end this show properly. Thank y'all. And if you're interested, share it, like, and subscribe. And if you want to come to Vegas and check us out, hit us up. If you're in Vegas, Jay, we'll let you check out some of the stuff we're doing. Thank y'all. Let's see if it works.